I came from a very religious family where everybody sang gospel, and I sang gospel, and I didn't know that I would ever be in a place where I would not only be accepted, but celebrated. And now I am celebrated for who I am. So if you just hang on, I promise that you will be celebrated for who you are. Celebrate yourself now, and I promise others will celebrate you later for who you are. Because I know from personal experience, it gets better. It gets better.
The subject has made me think a lot, actually, and I was thinking about, did I have this experience or not? And I felt like, gosh, I wasn't bullied by anyone. I didn't have a direct incident with anyone, but I think that my bully was myself, and sort of being a young, like, struggling gay teenager in high school, really feeling so much like shame in myself and feeling like I'll never be able to tell my parents, I'll never be able to have friends, I'll never be able to have a normal lifestyle, I'll never get married, I'll never be successful. And now feeling like none of that is true. I am so happy and so confident in who I am, and definitely kind of love that about myself, and am not only out, but very proud and out, and happy here in New York on Broadway. Gay. Do it.
There is hope, there is help, and it absolutely gets better. I grew up a very small kid, very short, very skinny, and everyone around me felt the need to remind me constantly about it. And I probably stayed about 5'4" until my junior year in high school. I had an extremely high voice, which benefits me now, not so much then. And kids in my neighborhood tormented me. I had a cousin who lived down the street from me, one of my favorite cousins, and she probably lived about 10 houses down the block. And I was petrified to walk down to her house because there was a boy, well, several, but there was one particular who tortured me. My high voice, I was a girl, and I was a peanut head, and I was small, and every once in a while he'd like to rough me up, and so my cousin would literally stand on the street and wait for me to walk down, and it was pretty embarrassing and scary. And then I got older and realized not everyone is evil and divisive. That definitely there are people out there who may not necessarily have your best interests in mind or particularly care about how you feel, but they pale in comparison to the amount of people who give a damn about you, who care about you, who want to see you succeed, want to see you flourish in life and be all that you can be.
I was 12 years old or 13 years old or 16 years old or 18 years old, and it can be kind of tough, but I don't know how you're feeling right now. But I just want to let you know that if you are feeling like you might do something drastic, or you might hurt someone or hurt yourself or whatever, that there are so many other better things that can happen. There are so many better choices that you can make. And you have a whole life ahead of you where amazing, amazing things can happen. It might feel shitty right now, but there's a lot that's in store. And you can think of what you want to do right now, and you can totally do it. You might end up on Broadway someday, you might do whatever you want to do, but it gets better if times are tough. It really does. Hang in there.
I was growing up and I was taller than every boy in the school, even ones that were grades older than me. I used to get teased and used to get called Daddy Longlegs and Broadway Lerp because I danced, and I used to feel really uncomfortable about it. But it does get better because I finally grew into my body, and now I get to dance on Broadway every night, where being tall is a great thing. So just remember, rock who you are, and that even if you look different, it's going to be great.
We're the cast of Rock of Ages.